Hello there, Taurus, and welcome to your weekly update with me. My name's Simone, and I'll be doing both a general and a love reading for you. And today is the 9th of November 2021. So I'm just going to start by shuffling the cards to get the general energy around your reading for this week. What does Taurus need to know this week, please? What is going on for Taurus right now? What's their current situation? And what do they need to know, please, universe? So please keep in mind that this is not a personal reading, so it may or may not resonate with you, and if it doesn't, that's quite okay, but you may also want to have a look at your moon, Venus, or rising sign to get yourself some extra messages there, Taurus. Also, if you have been watching my readings before previously, you'll notice that this week I'm doing things a little bit differently. It's for no particular reason. I just wanted to switch it up a little bit. So you'll still get your messages. It's just going to look a little bit different. Okay, Taurus, let's have a look here. Really feeling some strong energy building up here. So let's see what is going on. First card out here is the end of a tough cycle approaches, which is really cool. Quite a few other signs have gotten the same card this week. So a lot of people closing up cycles so that they can start something new and start to bring in new opportunities, new adventures. Also, you've got conclusions are within reach. So definitely something is coming to an end here. Something that has been, I feel, quite heavy on your mind. Now, this could be something that you've been working on for a long time. It could be something that has only been an issue for a short period of time. But either way, whatever has been hard for you to navigate or something that feels negative here, it's coming to an end, and you're going to be able to solve the problem, Taurus, which is really cool. I'm sure most of you want to hear that. But let's find out what is the situation, what's going on for you, Taurus. For quite a few of you, I feel like it's work-related or financial issues, but we'll see what comes up in these cards. What do you need to know here, Taurus? Okay, I feel like we are good to go. Okay. Starting with the Ten of Swords there, you've also got the Ace of Wands. So I'm really feeling like you're seriously pushing yourself through this, Taurus. It's like you've had enough here. I do feel it's like you've had enough of things not going your way. And I feel like you have pushed so hard. You've got a huge amount of willpower at the moment. You may feel like, yeah, that's it, enough's enough. You may feel like you're tired of waiting. You're probably also super exhausted at the moment too, Taurus, because you've been dealing with this issue and dealing with this situation. And I feel like right now you're going, okay, I can't give up. I've got to keep pushing, because you feel that you're almost at the end. You feel like you're very close to achieving your goal, or you're very close to seeing a bit of a change in circumstances here. Bottom of the deck, you've got the Fool, which does indicate that, yes, you are just going to push through, like taking a leap of faith here, as the Fool card represents, and you're just going to dive in, and you're not willing to give up here. Some of you may find that there is a bit of conflict going on, and I feel it's mostly related to your workplace. And this may have been the issue for quite some time. In a sense, it's as though you're being overlooked, or you're being misunderstood. I feel like you're dealing with a lot of strong personalities, Taurus. Yes, you do have a strong personality yourself, but I do feel that you are dealing with quite a few other strong personalities, particularly within the workplace. I mean, it might not be. It might be within your family or within your circle of friends. But for a lot of you, I feel as though this is related to the workplace. And it's kind of like some kind of competition here. Like you've got to prove yourself at work, or like you need to prove to other people that you've got what it takes, or you need to prove that you can close the contract, or you need to prove that you can bring in more clients. I'm not really sure what it is, but I know that you're not willing to give up. It's like you are not willing to let anybody step on your toes here, Taurus. You are not willing to allow anybody to appear to be better than you or have one up on you. So I do feel there's a bit of a clash here. I feel there are some sneaky behaviors. So somebody may be coming up with some kind of a plan on how to get one up on you, because you're actually doing really well at the moment, Taurus, especially in regards to your work and your finances. I do feel like you are in a really good position. This could be something where you have worked at this for a really long time, and now you're at a position where you have quite a high standing. Either that, or you're just really good at what you do. Um, and I feel that people are seeing you, and in a sense, it's a little bit. Why do they get to do that? People are looking at you, Taurus, and going, well, why does Taurus get to do that? How come Taurus gets to bend the rules a little bit? How come Taurus gets to, I don't know, maybe decide how long your lunch break is going to be, or decide when you do come into work and when you don't? And people are seeing this and going, well, why does Taurus get to do that? Why don't I get to do that? And what can I do to be in the position that Taurus is in, and to have that sort of independence as far as work goes? Or I don't know, it's just, why does Taurus sort of get to live by their own rules and do their own thing, whereas I've got to try a little bit harder? So yeah, I do feel like you do have somebody a little bit offside at the moment, particularly in regards to work, Taurus. But I feel like you're not going to let that get in your way. You've put too much effort into this, and as I said, you're very good at what you do, and you have absolutely no desire to give up, even though you are exhausted. Even though this has taken a huge toll on your, I feel like, well-being or mental health here, Taurus. Like, you're exhausted in all areas. But I do feel like you are in no way planning on giving up or taking a break just yet, because you do want to shine, and I do feel like you want to stay at the top of your game, and you want to also stay a step ahead of whoever this person is, this sneaky person, or this person who wants to be like you or be in your position. We've got the Seven of Swords and the Five of Pentacles here. So yes, I do really strongly feel that somebody is like trying to push you out or trying to push you away, but you are not having it, Taurus. Like, I feel like this person can push as much as they want. They can say whatever they want to say about you, and you have no interest. Like, you are not going to be pushed aside. And good for you. There's no reason that you should be pushed aside. As I said, you're very good at what you do. Even if this is not work related, even this is like within your circle of friends, like it just feels like there is somebody who either they're trying to be you, be like you. They could be like super desperate for your attention, and maybe you're not giving them that attention, or like treating them differently to other people. So they're like really fighting for your attention, and the way in which they're doing it could come across as being a bit nasty. But I really do feel like there's somebody here who is trying to get above you, Taurus. I feel like you're aware of it, or like you have an inkling that something's not right with this person. It could be more than one person. I am more drawn to one person. Um, but yeah, I feel like this person is like they're so consumed with being you or being in your position, and you're not having it. It's not going to work. It's not going to fly. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups. So this could most definitely be somebody in your social circle that you need to be aware of. Um, and the thing is, Taurus, I think they really admire you or they really envy you, and they so just very badly want to be you that they're doing everything that they can to sort of knock you down a little bit there, or a lot. But just keep doing what you're doing. Pay them no attention, because at the end of the day, it will be them who, unfortunately for them, comes undone or gets found out, or, you know, their plan at the end of the day just doesn't work. You're just not having it. Okay, so we've got the Lovers and the Hangman here. So I do feel that there is going to be, at some point, you're going to have to make a decision. I do feel you will take some time thinking about this. And this is where I was saying you may have a bit of an idea of about what this person is up to. Because you are going to take your time to think about this. I do feel like it's going to be a bit of a tough decision for you, because you don't actually like dislike this person. It could be a little bit amusing to you, Taurus, that somebody would go to such great lengths to have what you have or be who you are. So I do find that you will like find this choice or this decision to be a little bit tough, simply because you're not out to hurt anybody. You really couldn't care what this person is up to, because you know that at the end of the day, they're not going to ruin what you already have, because I feel like you're operating with a high level of self-dignity or self-respect, that other people are going to pick up on this and notice that something isn't quite right in this situation. And I do feel that at the end of the day, you will come out on top, Taurus, in this situation. And I mean, it's a competition that you're not even in. You're not even in it. Because it means nothing to you. You're not threatened by this person. You know, it's this feeling of, well, I mean, they can't be me. They can't have what I have. So at the end of the day, they are no threat to you. But you have nothing to worry about there. But I do feel they have become a bit of a thorn in your side. So this is something that does need to, I feel, be addressed. Something that, I mean, perhaps you have to just write it out, and eventually they're going to give up. And this is the tough cycle that's coming to an end, where you've really got to sort of prove yourself. You know, even though, as I said, you're not in this competition, like this is of no interest to you. But because of what is going on, you still have to prove yourself, and you still have to, like, I feel like it's like, what's the word for it? Not back yourself up in a sense. Yes, you will be needing to back yourself up, but just, I don't know, like maybe you have to like validate where you've been or what you've been doing, or just, you know, always feel like you always need to be explaining yourself, just so that people are not getting the wrong idea. That you can always prove that you've done your work, or, you know, say where you've been, or, you know, if you disappear for an hour, and it could be a lunch break, it could be that you're working on something else, like I feel like you need to come back and be able to account for where you've been or what you've been doing. And I do feel like that's a very good idea. because it's very clear here to me that somebody is not happy with you. Somebody is trying to stop you from getting ahead or trying to knock you down a couple of pegs. And it's really just out of envy or jealousy, just wanting to be a lot like you, Taurus. Got the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, Knight of Cups, and Justice. Okay. So, I mean, you know that something is off. You know that you cannot trust. I feel like you can't trust a lot of people, Taurus. I was going to say you can't trust this person. Yes, you cannot trust this person. But at the same time, I feel there are, you have feelings of not being able to trust many people at the moment. Like, if you needed to turn to somebody and explain the situation, like who would it be? Who are you going to tell? Who can you trust? There is a little feeling here that the person that you're dealing with, like perhaps they have some kind of a relationship with the person above you, whether it's friendship, whether it's something else, I'm not sure, but it's like those two people have some kind of relationship where they get along really well and they share a lot. And for you, it's like, well, I can't really tell management or the boss about what's going on here. They might go back and tell that person. It's just this feeling of who can I trust right now? But there again, you know what's going on. I feel like you will stand in your power here with this Queen of Wands. You are super strong, Taurus. And as I said at the start, at this point in time, you're not willing to back down. You're not willing to give up. You've got a serious amount of willpower and drive at the moment. I don't feel like you're actually speaking on the issue at the moment. But you may eventually decide to do that. It's really just about choosing and picking who you can and cannot trust at the moment. Some of you are feeling like you're on your own with this, but that's okay because I do feel like you're going to navigate your way around this. You just really, at this point in time, I feel like you're focused on, being the best version of yourself, focused on winning, focused on being true to yourself and focused on your future. So no, you will not let this person get in the way. And at the end of the day, as I said earlier, things are going to come out in the open. I do feel like this person that you're dealing with is going to be sort of found out or pulled into line. As I said, it doesn't have to be within the workplace. That's for the majority of you. For others of you, it could be within your friendship circle where somebody might be jealous or envious of who you are and what you have, and they might be telling other people things that are not true about you. Trying to get other people within your social circle or within your group to turn their back on you and focus on them. Which it's just cruel. It's a super cruel thing to do, especially if you look up to somebody as much as this person does look up to you. It is a seriously cruel thing to do, but you're not going to let it get to you, Taurus. That's the main thing in the end. And I feel like it will be worked out. You've got the Justice card here, so things will work out. As I said, that the end of the cycle is coming, and this whole situation will be concluded. It will come to an end. And I do feel like at the end of the day, people are going to realize the truth about this person, what they're trying to do, and the truth about you, Taurus, which is that I feel like you never really changed it up. You were always really just being true to yourself. And I feel like you've just been getting on with it. Like, you're not shaken up about things. You're just getting on with it. And even if you are a little bit hesitant or nervous about the situation, you're not showing it outwardly. And I feel like that is helping. You're standing in your power and standing in your strength here. And that's really going to help you in this. At the end of the day, I feel like it all sorts itself out. You've got karma at play here with the Justice card. And we all know with karma, what you put out into the universe comes back to you. So if this person is being malicious, well, that's not going to work out. It's going to come back on them, and they will be found out at the end of the day. So best of luck with that situation, Taurus. I do feel like it will all work out. So moving into your love reading, Taurus, what is going on in your love life, and what does Taurus need to know about their current love situation, about the person that is on their mind, please, universe? With this love reading, the left-hand side, I've just dropped a card, excuse me. It wouldn't be a reading with me if I didn't drop cards. So the left-hand side is going to be you in this connection. The right-hand side is going to be your person or the person that's on your mind. And in the end, at the bottom here, it will be the expected outcome in this connection. So what is going on with Taurus and their person at the moment, please, universe? What does Taurus need to know? Whew. Some of you may be going into a new relationship here, I'm feeling, or you've just recently started something new. But we'll see if the cards back me up on that. Let's have a look. Okay, Taurus. Oh, and so this is you on the left-hand side here, starting with the Knight of Cups. So I do feel like you're focused on the future in regards to this person. And funnily enough, you've got the Knight of Cups here and the Knight of Cups here. So I do feel like that you are focused on a future with your person. I feel as though you really want them to see your true self. You want them to know you for who you really, really are. I feel as though you are sort of making plans or trying to decide what is the best way to communicate this with your person. Then at the bottom of the deck here, you've got the Two of Wands. So yes, you're trying to make a decision here, particularly around communication. But at the same time, this person may be at a bit of a distance from you, Taurus. So it may require that you either move so that you can be closer to them, or move in with this person. You might be thinking about that, relocating to be closer or living with them. They may also be, like this may also be somebody that you communicate with more online, or through text. So it could be somebody that you don't physically see a whole lot of, and it's more sort of chatting, phone calls, texting, more than the actual physical contact. So yeah, you could have these thoughts about how do you get closer to this person. You really do want them to know a lot more about you and who you are deep down inside. And I feel like you really want to open up to this person and sort of, I don't know, I feel like you want to offer them a future, offer to have a future with them, and or at least let them know of your intentions, that you see something building with them that can be long lasting. Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. So this is, I feel like, something that you are still building. As I said before I started, this could be a new connection, or it could be, something that you haven't, somebody that you haven't been involved with for too long. Also, it could be somebody that you don't get to physically see very often. And that could be the reason why there is this hesitancy here with this Nine of Wands. I do feel like you're quite focused on building and growing this connection with the Seven of Pentacles. For some reason here, there is some hesitancy. Or you may feel as though this person isn't being completely honest with you. So I do feel that there are some things that the two of you need to talk through, or that you would like to address within this connection. Um, Simply because there's something that's not sitting right within this relationship, Taurus. And it could be because you don't see them a lot physically, that you may think or feel that they are actually holding back on something or trying to hide something from you, which in turn is not leaving you feeling as though you can completely open up to them. So you're holding back a bit. You've got a little bit of a wall up in regards to this person. Um, so yeah, there's this feeling of, do I make my way closer to them? Do I continue to put in the effort? You really want to, but there is this level of uncertainty at the moment as well. You know, do I continue to put in this much work? Where is it going? Are we going to have a future together? That's what you want. But I feel there are questions around what your person's intentions are at the moment in regards to the connection. So let's have a look at how they're thinking and feeling at the moment. What does Taurus need to know about how their person is thinking and feeling about them at the moment, please, universe? All right, let's do this, Taurus. Oh, very good card to see at the start. With a not so amazing card. So Nine of Cups, I feel like you bring a lot of joy into your person's life. Um, like you are their wish fulfillment. You make them very happy. I feel here, Taurus, that one of their concerns is that you may be involved with somebody else. Um, they may have fears here that you have not completely separated from your last relationship, or that there is somebody else that you're in some way communicating with. They may feel as though they are not the only person in your life at the moment, Taurus, and they have these feelings that um, you make them so happy, but what if you don't choose them at the end of the day? So I do feel that they have these worries that you may decide that they're not for you, which is freaking them out a little bit. And there's such a contrast in these two cards. Like, you make me so happy, but at the same time, I'm feeling heartbroken. So I do feel they have this huge worry that you may make the choice to walk away from you. They do feel that you are amazing. They really, I mean, the Nine of Cups and the Empress and the Four of Wands, Taurus. I mean, come on. This person wants to build this connection with you as well. Like over here, you want to build on the connection, but so do they. They've probably been manifesting this, Taurus. They want to start something new and fresh with you. They want a relationship with you. They're looking for something long term. They are seriously frightened that you may not choose them at the end of the day. They are frightened that you might choose somebody else. If you're not seeing or talking to anybody else, then by all means start reassuring your person that there is nobody else. But yeah, there is this feeling of they're frightened that they're going to lose you. And it really does break their heart, the thought of that, because more than anything, they want to be with you. They're really excited to have you in their life, Taurus, and I think they really do see a future with you. They may just not be saying that at the moment because they're worried that you could leave them, and that could be why you're getting these feelings that are making you not really trust them at the moment. It's because they're kind of holding back. They want this, they really, really want this, but they're holding back because for some reason they get the vibe that there may be somebody else. Maybe you told them that there is you are dealing with somebody else, or that your ex is still in the picture. Um, but yeah, they have this worry. It's kind of, I feel like their fear is taking over all the good things. Like I'm much more drawn to the Three of Swords than I am to the really good cards that are here, which doesn't usually happen. So yeah, just keeping in mind, they feel a really deep soul connection with you, Taurus, and they want to come together with you. They want a reason to celebrate with you. And I feel like they want to lock this in, and make plans for the future with you. But let's have a look at the outcome here. What can you expect to happen? And this spreads out over the next, say, 4 to 5 weeks. What can you expect to happen here? Okay. Oh, Taurus, you got the Two of Cups. So you do actually also feel this deep soul connection, which your person is also feeling it over here with the Four of Wands. But I feel like within yourself, you've made the decision that yes, I know that this person is made for me, and I am supposed to be with them. Um, your person, as I said, they do want to make you an offer here. They do want to lock in this relationship. I mean, you really can't go wrong on both sides here. You both want the same thing. You want to see where this can go. You feel very deeply connected to your person. They feel very deeply connected to you. I feel like your person just wants to know, is it only me? Can we make this work? Are you even interested in having a future with me? And you're over here going, are you telling me the truth about everything? Is there something that you're hiding? But you feel a really deep connection to them. And both of you are willing to put in the work that it's going to take here. And I feel like if you do need to travel to your person, Taurus, you will do that. You will take that time to travel towards them. In the middle here, you've got the Wheel. This is a divine connection. The two of you have been brought together by the universe, by your spirit guides, whoever it might be that's working in the background there. It is the right time for the two of you to come together. You both want the same thing. Everything is aligning at the moment for you to make this work, for both of you to make this work. And I feel like you can just have this flow naturally, Taurus. It's not, I don't feel like you have to have a really big, deep sit down conversation. It's just a matter of saying, you know, I have really deep feelings for you. You might take that step, they might take that step, but all that needs to be said is I have really deep feelings for you. There is nobody else. Can we see where this goes? I'm really interested in putting in some effort here. And at the end of the day, I feel like this can be a really beautiful and long-lasting relationship, Taurus. You feel the same way about each other. Your person's just got some fears that you're not going to choose them. So thank you so much for watching your reading this week, Taurus. If you did find this helpful, please like, subscribe, or share. That would be really helpful to me. But I wish you all the best of luck. Have a really good week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.